Hey everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review, and today I've got a product from ELEPHAS. This is their BL128 1080p LED mini projector, and when I say this is a mini projector, this is a very small and compact projector. We're going to dig into this now, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is everything that you get once you get it out of the box, and it comes in this nice carry case here, which is really nice considering that it is a small projector, to also have a carry and storage case to put this in and take places, because this is the type of projector that you would take different places. Now they give you a user manual, a quick start guide, and some cleaning materials for cleaning the lens and cleaning out the dust filter as well. We'll take a quick look at the user manual here. And this, again, is native 1080p. I'll have some specs on the screen for you to check out. But this goes over pretty much everything you need to know about setting up your projector, how you can connect things, hold on to it just in case you need it. I'll get a legacy cable here. This is going to be for audio video. Older devices that use a white and red for audio and yellow for video, you can plug this into the projector and hook up older devices if you want to. You also get a full HDMI cable here because there is an HDMI port. This will be for hooking up a laptop, a PC, a game console, Amazon Fire Stick, something like that. You do get a tripod with this, which is really nice because, again, this is such a small projector that including a tripod really makes this easy for setup. You do get your power brick here that you will have to have plugged in. It is just standard 2-prong AC to barrel plug here to provide power to the projector itself. We also have a remote control here. It is a fairly standard remote control, but you do get all of the functions that you would need, like mute, volume control, a jog wheel, of course, with a selection, back button, menu, power, and all of that is there. Now, it does take 2 AAA batteries. They are not included, so make sure that you have some handy, but overall, nice to have for easy operation. Now let's take a look at this very compact setup that the BL128 is. You can see that in my hands, this is a very small projector, which is really nice. It's LED technology, so 6,000 to 1 contrast ratio. You'll get to see that in just a few moments. And up top here, we've got our focus ring. We've got our keystone adjustment for lining the screen up. On the back, we have our power in and an IR port. Now on the side, we've got a couple connections. We've got an AV connection, which I already showed you. Plus, we do have a headphone connection, so you can hook up wired speakers or headphones, a full HDMI port, and a full USB Type-A port as well. And on the front, we have a secondary IR port for your remote control. Now we do have the lens cover here covering the lens, again, native 1080p projector here. And on the side, we've got a nice little compartment that has a dust screen in it to help keep everything clean. So you can see it's got like a nice removable dust filter that you can clean out to keep the projector nice and clean. So that's a nice little added extra there. So we'll be checking out the fan noise in our demo, of course. Now, of course, you have all the buttons at the top here that to control it as well. And on the bottom, you got 4 feet if you want to just plop this down on your desk. But we also have that tripod mount, and that tripod mount will fit into either the one that they give you or any other standard tripod that you may have already, so that you can project this more easily, or maybe even mount this upside down on a ceiling mount if you wanted to. So you can just tighten this up and we can set it up on the tripod, but pretty much that is the unboxing of the ELEPHAS BL128 mini projector, and looking at it, it's not much bigger than a power bank itself, so it's very compact. Okay, so here we are at the main screen. Here you can see we've got a few different things: movie, music, photos, and text. On the left-hand side, we've got our inputs, our AV, HDMI. We do have a setup here, and we can go in and we can check the setup, and you can see the first one is going to be your picture adjustments here. And you do have your picture mode, and you can change this from standard, dynamic, mild, or user. Now, if we go to user, we're going to be able to actually adjust the contrast, brightness, color, and sharpness. And you can also flip this if you're going to mount this upside down or something like that. So we can go in here, you can do front table, rear table, front ceiling, rear ceiling. So if you are going to do that, you can. Now for our test, we're going to put picture mode back on standard because I want to show you what it's like out of the box, of course. But you can see the picture itself as we look at it. The corners are fairly sharp for such a small projector. No fuzziness or anything like that. Now in sound modes, we've got movie, music, sports, and user. In user, we'll be able to adjust the treble, the bass, and the balance. Of course, I'm going to put it back in standard for our test, but you can adjust this to your liking as well. Now we do have a sleep timer here, and we can set this for anywhere from 10 minutes to 240 minutes. So if you do want to use a sleep timer, you can, and you can certainly get this set up no problems. You have an auto sleep as well for from 3 hours to 5 hours, and an OSD timer, which you can set from never all the way up to 30 seconds. So that will time out if you need to have that OSD timer a little bit longer or not. OSD language can be changed here, so your aspect ratio is set to 16:9. You can restore your set factory defaults. You can do a software update via USB, or you can reduce the display. Now this is interesting because what we can do is we can actually reduce this all the way down to 50%. So what this means is that if I have a smaller space that I need to actually project onto, I can actually fine-tune that and project it down to 50% of what it is. So that helps us out there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this up to about 75% on the volume, and we're going to do a quick test of a 4K file that I have of me playing Fortnite, and we're going to check it out for quality of the speakers and the video at standard settings. Now I have this file on a USB drive here, so it's pretty simple and pretty easy to get into. We're just going to go to Fortnite Test, and we're going to start this and let you guys hear it for yourself. So there you go, that was our test, and as you can see, for such a small projector, it did a pretty good job, even in standard, and that's without tweaking any settings on brightness or color or anything else that you would like to change. Had a nice crisp, clean picture on it. The two speakers that were in there did a pretty decent job at actually drowning out the noise from the fans that were in there as well. So overall, it's a pretty solid for a mini projector. This would be great for gaming or media consumption, most definitely. I'm going to give this one a thumbs up. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review, and that was my review of the ELEPHAS BL128 mini projector, and it really is very small. This compares to, maybe 2 power banks stacked together, easily transportable if you want to take it from place to place. Again, this was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. I hope you enjoyed my review, and I'll check you guys out on the next one.